We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. Something I can do for you?
So, Ekris has sent our newest Harbinger to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry, Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction. Well, it's also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made. I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers, but the truth is, she's been taken, along with other members of the House. They're being held hostage by Zealots, and now they're demanding negotiations.
Taking hostages and negotiating? Doesn't sound like the Zealots we're used to.
Perhaps the Zealots you know. But they were once a part of Varun society. Our relationship is far more complex. The Zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council, or even the reinstatement of their house. House Maleen. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands. Agreed. Which is why I'm hoping you can help. I need you to find the hostages. Bring them home, so the Zealots have nothing to leverage, and Sahima can work with the High Council. Normally I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. I couldn't risk more lives. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But now that you're here, I can finally take action. And that is where the issue lies. I don't know where the Zealots are keeping Sahima, but I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This is where matters get complicated. As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now, on my orders. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit, as long as no physical harm comes to them.
I certainly hope it wouldn't come to that.
See that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
Any troubles you need to share?
Merrick may deny knowing anything, but don't let them fool you. Hopefully, Merrick will be forthcoming. Be quick, promised. Time is of the essence. Serpent guide you.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here? And you are? Ah, the heretic turned promised. I was wondering when our paths would cross. So tell me, what would a chosen one such as yourself want with someone like me? Oh, I certainly don't. I may have many talents, but mind reading isn't one of them. So much for confidentiality. I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here. On the contrary, I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Razma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me. You make a good point. And perhaps the location you're looking for, it's an old Varun base that Razma will know. It better.
You must have gotten the location. Ah, yes, the old Varun military outpost. It's a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dazra. I can send you the coordinates. The sooner the better.
Don't worry. If anyone can bring those hostages back safely, it's us.
Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. I expect them to be pliable after their last encounter with you. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe. Good. Serpent willing. Your timing will line up. I'll stall the Zealots as long as I can, which shouldn't be an issue. That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly. Now, Jamal wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
Harbinger, a word before you go. Tell me, Harbinger. How magnanimous. The Zealots are what? They're a remnant of... I'm glad to see you're well. Razma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. That is the real reason why Razma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence.
I don't see how anyone could sympathize with such fanatics, let alone work with them.
Does it? I'd be curious to know what you've discussed. House Khadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots, but the truth is far worse. Razma wants the Zealots to back House Khadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade. The Council knows nothing of her work with the Zealots, and I aim to keep it that way. All elders have their own ambitions. I'm certain that's all they see. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Saheema and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor. Razma has lost control and is putting House Khadik's reputation and power at risk. And that's what I wish to speak to you about. House Khadik shouldn't be associating with, but worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind. We need to cut ties with the Zealots altogether. Not unless you want to be considered one yourself. I want you to put in, and while my position, should the hostage...
And I thought Zealots were bad.
Reporting this to Razma, she'll merely keep you, if you want that. I knew you'd be reasonable, Harbinger. You'll receive payment when you, as you may have guessed, when you arrived. You'd fit well in the... I look forward.
Don't let Jamal distract you too long, if you feel it will help. A seat at the table, justice, any number of unreasonable... It all comes down to power. The Zealots have leverage for the first time. Good. If you have... Great Serpent keep you. Serpents steal us, Harbinger, for what we must do.
Be interested in.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Oh, come on. Playing games.
cannot have gotten your judgment in the past. I'm wounded.
If you're here to help, that zealot had a key. You have to get me out of here. Who are... Serpent's Grace, I knew it! It's more than just me. The zealots have been using them to force me to continue my reason. They think I have all the...
You poor thing. I always associate zealots with...
So my theory is... I knew it! I told them that... But no one wants to listen to me. Not the girl who put people twice my age to shame when it came to assessments. Of course. This is what it would take for Razma to send someone after me. Negotiations? Oh, right. I'd almost forgotten. I overheard the Zealots mention negotiating with House Kadik, so the motivations are clear. Not only does the High Council deem me important, but Razma needs to remove me from the equation. I get it. But at least now everyone knows I was right. Yes, step 1. The Zealots aren't aware. I told them I needed full access if they expect. They think I'm applying my theories to their poor excuse for technology. Right. Get it. The other hostages are being kept just beyond. I can disengage the locks to their cell and grant you access to an You just have to clear out that area first. Oh, I'm not going anywhere yet. While you get the rescue underway, I'll meet you and the others outside. Well, you have to. I just need enough time to set up a... Think of it as a failsafe to guarantee our safety. You sure will.
zealot. The Great Serpent is merciful. And Sahima? Did you find her yet? I wish it were that easy. The zealots separated us. Oh, please. I can ready my people here, but you'll have to deal with... We'll be ready.
Salutations.
By Sinan! The Harbinger is attacking!
Serpent's breath! They're fighting!
Mercy, Harbinger!
Damn it! I'm going to end you!
The Great Serpent himself must have sent you. Thank you.
Great Serpent, protect me. The Great Serpent has heard me. Thank you. Getting. Oh, I hope there's something valuable here.
Serpent, save me. Thank you, Serpent. I thought I was done for.
You did it. You got everyone. You did it. It's true what they say.
Serpent bless you. We owe you a...
Correction. It's time for you. I'm going to stay back a moment and make sure everyone... I'll catch up with you shortly. Have I mentioned I'm sick of people? I'll be there when it counts.
Good luck. If you need help, you know where we'll be. Thank you. Thank you.
to be unreasonable the whole time? I thought this was a negotiation.
We're having a friendly chat. It's not.
Nah, just a person. Please tell me you bring. Exactly what I wanted to hear.
Razma, who is this? I'd expect better security from House Kadik.
This is hardly official business.
Yes.
Over. The UC has no pa- Only a complete fool would
It's true, Mihail. And if you don't leave now, peacefully,
You...
test me. You think a genius mind like mine wouldn't find a way to hack into this remote dev-
You realize how this may affect future partnerships, Razma. You'd jeopardize our connections.
It jeopardizes nothing. It merely restores the natural order.
The natural order. I could take you all out. You know every one of us is prepared to answer the Serpent's call.
Are you sure?
You'll launch that virus. What's there to read? No, but besides, you think I'd turn my back on the insults?
You mean, do we think you'd throw away your life? And the lives of everyone at No. And you can't deny our part.
We'll see about... The entire refuge? The Serpent would lose a very efficient disciple. Perhaps... All right. I won't deny my brethren the death they... Don't think this...
Things have already changed. These negotiations...
That was intense.
House Kadik is in your debt.
As am I.
Sahima.
I know. And here, it's the research and algorithm the High Council wants. I'm sure they'll appreciate... I'm going back to check on the others. Great. You can find...
We'll talk later, Sahima. As I was saying, you've helped me make... As for what you've learned here in regards to the Zealots, I'd appreciate it if you kept this. Good. The others involved know better than... You seem to be Now, I have much to do, and so do you.
You served House Kadik well today.
The Mourning Device. The closer it gets to completion, the more ominously it looms.
The Mourning Device may be our one and only chance to reach Anasco. Were you able to find... Perfect. I have no doubt. If only the others had listened to her. This leaves House Durkef. I pray they are cooperative. And before I forget, I've been told to inform you that the Council has now granted you access to the armory in the keep. Seems they're pleased.
The serpent's
Well, look who it is. You must have friends in high places, as I have been authorized. Of course I do. Feel free to buy. Need some stopping power? I have some
Our sins must have been
All must serve. Hello, Harbinger. Malibor has kept me informed of the situation. Straight to business. I'm pleased that the Count... Do you know where I was when it happened? I was in the temple next door, conversing with my cousin. I was in the middle of replying to him about... you know? I don't even recall. Some meaningless bit of family drama, I'm sure. One moment, he was there, and the next, gone. My cousin, the floor, the wall, just gone. I found myself looking out at the scaled citadel, unable to comprehend. And now, here I stand, the elder of House Dulkev. Lucky? Perhaps. I have been pondering it. Whether luck is a consideration if the great serpent guides all things. You cannot imagine it. A single moment of pure, terrible silence. A meter's distance was all that separated me from whatever has become of Dazra. I find that through all the chaos and the scrambling since, my mind drifts back to that moment. I could be gone as well. But here I remain, spared. And I do not know why. And where is this forward leading? I'm sorry. I should shoulder my own burdens, not force them upon you. I've grown so tired of the council squabbling, and I want no further part in it. I have no demands, no requests. All must serve, and House Dulkev is no exception. The Speaker has always been the guiding light of House Va'ruun. In his absence, it is of no surprise that some would find themselves lost, stumbling in the dark. That is what I can tell you. Sometime before our current calamity, Enesco Va'ruun approached me looking for information about his grandfather's time. He was frustrated at the lack of progress. House Dulkev keeps extensive records, you see. While I was never told the exact reason behind the inquiry, I was able to deduce a fair amount. I provided him with the shipping manifests from the time of the Serpent's Crusade, materials and equipment that suggested some highly specialized research. I told Enesco where those materials had been sent. Weeks later, well, you've seen the Citadel. You know as well as any where we are now. The timing is too close to be coincidence. Enesco returned from the site in unusually good spirits. He boasted of something called the Vortex Interlock, and that it was the key to unlocking some new unseen potential. Whatever records exist of this interlock were swallowed up with the Citadel. And as for the original site, executors were sent, but did not return. And we can spare no more casualties. So I suggest you visit Malin Dam to the southeast. I believe it is more than it seems. It is the only place to learn more about these vortex interlocks and what connection they may have to the events at the Citadel. And should your search be fruitful, make sure it is known that House Dulkev was proud to serve when called upon.
Thank you for stopping to talk to me. Normally, I would ask how I can help you, but I oversee the delivery of... Unfortunately, I have sought a replacement. I appreciate your... I wouldn't normally seek help from... However, the truth is, it is very... The delay has been too long. If the situation is not resolved soon, the people will begin to lose faith in us. I cannot allow that. It is my duty to uphold our high standards. Time is wasting, so I will get to the point. I would like you to be my new courier. Our deliveries are paid upon arrival. You can keep the payments for yourself. The Ministry of Commerce has a sterling reputation, and it is my duty to uphold it, no matter the cost. Please tell me that you will accept. Don't force me to beg on my knees where all can see. You have lifted a great weight from my shoulders. I thank you. Here are the packages. One is for Alikja Dalka, who you can find at a nearby growth farm. Another is for Firan Nostal, who is working on some repairs at Hamati Station. The last is for Lazim Balian, who can be found at the shrine to the north of the city. May the Great Serpent...
Should I warm up the engines?
Growths really are wise creatures. You can see it in their eyes. Hello there. I can think of only one. You must be the... I know that Lijanas. It's very sad what... His name was Shami. All of it stolen away. He deserves nothing less. He was loyal. I know the great... Oh, good. I spent a small... There's some of the... Cooking is my... Thank you for this. Oh, here's the payment.
Why did this serpent...
You can't get in there. You're funny. So, you're trying to get in there? You're not... I saw him! I heard he disappeared. Is that true?
I never saw him come back out of the dam. But I did see them go in. They had cards that let them open the door. I found one after they'd left. I thought about using it, but I didn't want to get in trouble. Kavil said I should give it to him for safekeeping. So I did. Maybe he'll let you have it. Okay, good luck.
This village looks almost I'm curious what kind of people lived here, and also where they've gone.
It is not easy. No offense, but it's...
Would it be more accurate to say that we'd simply like to borrow it?
I appreciate the clarification. I only wish to serve.
This restaurant seems like it was a fine place to get a home-cooked meal. You know, I really don't like walking into deserted locations like this.
Warning. Power fluctuations detected. Rerouting to compensate. Drainage pump control bypassed.
You are this. The choice is Junanba. And yet, the work done here must be safeguarded, protected, never permitted to leave. None but the Speaker may decide otherwise. And you are not the Speaker.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
You were warned. You didn't. Very well. The Speaker's...
data we recover from this laboratory could be valuable, provided we're allowed to take it, of course.
think you would. The work done. Sister, you should have. The outcome. I have my order. Do you even So, it does not matter. You should have.